In today's session, we'll continue with TCS verbal. Okay, so there are about 25 questions which we can see. We have combined ECE C and D for today. So we are supposed to do 7.5 hours of classes. So we'll probably finish in another maximum 2 or 3 days. We've already finished 4, including today. It would be 5.5, depending on which section you are. So it's totally supposed to be 7.5 hours. So today's session would be a 1 hour session. We have approximately 41 people in the meeting. So just 1 minute, let me just admit everyone and then we'll begin. I'll share my screen and we'll start. Okay, so I'll just share my screen now. I'll probably come back and admit the rest of the people later. Okay, can you guys see my screen? You guys have to speak up. Please don't write in the chat box because I won't be able to see that if I'm sharing the screen. You can't see my screen, eh?
Screen is not visible.
Really? 1 second. Okay, how about now? Yeah, you can see. Okay, fine. So we'll start off directly like we did in the last time. There are different types of questions. So the questions are open to all. Anybody can answer, and we'll see the concepts also. Okay. So as for question number 1, they are asking you to find the error in the sentence. So the sentences we discussed about the problem so thoroughly on the eve of the exam that I found it very easy to work it out. So do you guys think any error is there in the sentence?
Yes, sir.
What is the error?
We'll discuss the problem.
Yeah, perfect, excellent. You do not discuss about the problem, you just discuss the problem. Yeah, very nice. Perfect. So answers are also given, but I am not going to show you that for each question. Maybe once it has been answered, I will show you. But anyways, what about question number 2? An Indian ship laden with merchandise got drowned in the Pacific Ocean. Anything wrong with this?
Laden merchandise.
Why? What is wrong with that? Laden means filled, loaded with merchandise. Merchandise means goods.
Sir, the Indian ship.
Why can't it be an Indian ship? They are talking about one Indian ship. Is there only one Indian ship in India?
No, sir.
There are many. So they are talking about one of those many ships. So that is an Indian ship. That is not the problem. See, the problem is here. Drowned. Can a ship drown? A person can drown in the sea. So an Indian ship, what should be the correct tense? An Indian ship.
Sink in the Pacific.
No. What is the past tense of sink? An Indian ship sank in the Pacific Ocean. Not even got sank. It should just be sank. Okay. An Indian ship laden with merchandise sank in the Pacific Ocean. Okay. Next one. Yeah. If I had known this yesterday, I will have helped him.
I would have.
Yeah, very good,
I
very good, very good. Because it is already over. You cannot use will in the past tense. Very good. Okay, correctly spelt words. You have to choose one. Which is correctly spelt out of these four?
yes.
Yeah, all others are wrongly spelt. What about this one? A.
Yes.
Yeah, foreign is A. Foreign. Now, what about this?
BS.
It is C. Ominous.
Sir.
C. Yeah, correct. What about this? Benefited. Yeah, but a lot of people confuse this because when you pronounce, many people pronounce it as benefited, so they think it is B, but the actual answer is C. It's BENE. Please remember this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you have the meaning of the word is given. Explanation is given. You have to find out the word. Extreme old age when a man behaves like a fool. Which one do you think is the answer?
A, sir.
A. He is an imbecile person. An imbecile person, I think, is a stupid person, a foolish person, but not necessarily an old person, isn't it?
B, sir.
B. Okay, a senile person is a person who is weak. No, wait. Let me explain. See, this means stupid or foolish, but it does not mention any age. Okay, any person can be called imbecile. Now here senile means weakness. Okay, but again it doesn't talk about old age as such. This is the answer: dotage, an old man behaving like a fool. All right, because of age. People start behaving like a child or in a foolish manner, right? Superannuation, obviously you guys know, so you must have heard of superannuation benefits. It's like, every year they give extra benefits. That's superannuation benefits. Okay. So you can use this kind of an elimination method in case you don't know the exact word. Okay. Next.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can you please allow N Pooja? She has some network issues.
Yeah. 1 second. No. I have to admit everyone. Just hold on. I'll just admit everyone and come back to the presentation. A lot of people joined only now. Okay, fine. We'll go back to this. All right. Yeah. That which cannot be corrected. What do you think is the word? B. B or D?
B, sir.
No, okay, wait. 1 second. We'll see one by one. Unintelligible. That means something that does not have intelligence. Correct? Something that cannot be understood. So that is not the meaning. Okay. What is the meaning of indelible? Any idea? Have you guys heard of, when you go for voting, what kind of ink do they use on your fingers? They use indelible ink. Means what? Yeah, it cannot be easily washed away or erased. That is called inedible. I'm sorry, indelible. Third one, illegible. Something which is not legible. What do you mean by legible?
Not compatible.
No. Illegible is something which you can.
Not clear.
Yeah, not clear, not you cannot read. Have you heard of illegible handwriting? Your handwriting is not good means many people say it is illegible, right? Something which is not clear, something not readable, right? So the answer is incorrigible, which is something which cannot be corrected. Okay. What about the next one? Study of ancient societies. Option?
B.
Ethnology, yeah. What?
Archaeology.
Yeah, it is archaeology. They dig, in many sites in case they find some buildings, old buildings or anything like that, and some inscriptions, everything written on, during that period. That's called archaeology, isn't it? Digging and studying those societies, ancient societies, old societies. Okay, we'll see the meaning of other words also. What is anthropology? Does anyone know?
Studying of human.
Yes, studying of human beings, studying people and their culture. That is anthropology. Anthro means man. Okay. History, obviously, you know. Ethnology is study of again people in terms of certain tribes or certain particular geographic limited cultures. Okay, that is ethnology. Right? Okay, let's go to the next one. This is easy.
Intellectual.
Very good. Person, a brainy person, an intelligent person is called an intellectual. One more question. What do you mean by snob? Who is a snob?
A person who immediately answers something.
No, that is not a snob. A
High
snob,
position.
yeah, a person who is is very rich probably, okay, in a very high position. Plus, this guy's got a lot of ego. Okay, he wants to show off what he has. He is not a person who is down to earth. Okay, this guy is extremely rich, he is high headed, and he is a snob. That's what you call these people, egoistic people. Okay, those kind of people are called snobs. Okay, next one we have a new kind of question. You have to convert from,
Sir,
yeah,
puja kar rahi hu.
yeah, one second. Many are joining only now. I don't think she has sent a request. Is she there? Muhammad Fazil is joining only now. Whoever has asked for the request, I have let them in now. Yeah. So let's get back to this. Yeah. Can anyone answer this? Active voice to passive voice. Which is the correct choice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But I also want to ask you, what tense is this driving?
Present continuous.
Very good. So you are using being in the passive voice. Fine. What about this? What tense is this? Dropped.
Past. Or
It's a simple past. Yeah. So that is why you are using was dropped when you convert. Very good. Fine. Okay. Next. Question number 2.
C, sir.
I remember myself being taken to the museum by my sister.
B, sir.
Yeah, it is
A,
B.
sir.
No. See, taking, taking. See, just find out the tense
A,
first.
sir.
It is not A. Taking is present continuous. So you have to use being. Okay. Am I right? And it is not C because there is unnecessary use of myself. I remember being taken means it obviously means you are talking about yourself only. You need not reiterate by saying myself. Do you understand? That is why B is enough. There is no need for C.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Next one. Who is creating this mess?
Who has been creating this? Created this?
Huh?
Yes.
Who has been created?
C, sir.
Ah,
C, sir.
it is D. By whom is this mess being created? Okay, last choice. You know why? Because it is a question and you have to use an auxiliary verb before, immediately after the pronoun. By whom is this mess being created? Okay, this becomes a statement. This mess is being created is a statement. But when you have a question, obviously the auxiliary verb comes before, isn't it? So it has to be D. Okay, now one more question. Can I use who over here instead of whom? Do you guys know when to use who and when to use whom? Anyone? See this, okay. When you have he, okay, it is called the nominative form of the pronoun, okay. Him is the accusative form. Accusative comes at the end of the sentence. Nominative comes at the beginning of the sentence. And when it is possessive, this is his book, okay. So now how to find out whether you have to use who or whom, okay. Now I have this sentence, Raj called Sam, okay. Now I have to ask a question, should I say who called Sam or whom called Sam?
Who called Sam?
You have to use who called Sam because you try and answer the question. Instead, the answer is Raj called Sam. Instead of Raj, put he, okay. Instead of Raj, you cannot put him, right?
Yes, sir.
You have to put he. So if you answer the question and if the nominative form of pronoun is used, then you are supposed to use who, okay. But if the same question I ask, Who did Sam call? I mean, who, by whom was Sam called? If I ask this question, then see, if I write like this, by who or whom was Sam called? What should I use?
Whom, sir?
Sam was called by him. Sam was called by Raj. Correct? Again, whom only. This one. Whom should be used. Correct? Okay. So that is how it changes. When you substitute, when you answer the question and substitute that noun with a pronoun, if you get he, then use who. If you get him, then use whom. Very simple. Okay. That is the rule. Okay. Let's get back to this. Next question. Question 4. Yeah. They greet me cheerfully every morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is the second option. I am greeted cheerfully by them every morning. Yeah, it is I am greeted because they greet, this greet, sorry, yeah, this greet. What tense is this? They greet me.
Present.
Simple present tense. Okay, so in simple present tense, you use a I am greeted. Okay. Next, word meanings, synonyms, direct synonyms. Corpulent. Any idea what's the meaning? What? I'm sorry, I didn't get you. Somebody said something.
B, sir.
Yeah, it is obese. Gaunt, emaciated, all these mean that mean thin actually. A gaunt person is a thin person. Emaciated means very weak and thin. Lean obviously means thin. So corpulent has to be obese. Good. Fine. What about brief? Quickly. Immediately you can tell this.
Short, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Embezzle. I'll give you a clue. He embezzled the funds. He embezzled the funds and ran away. He embezzled the funds and ran away.
Yes, sir.
When I say ran away, then you remember. Okay, yeah. Did you know the meaning of the month August has an actual meaning? What is the meaning?
C, sir.
Very good. Dignified person. And August is a very respectful, dignified person. Okay. What about this? Oh, correction required. 5 options. Small.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
sir, Krishna Chaitanya is waiting for you. You have to let him.
He is too late. After half an hour he is joining. Sorry, I can't let him in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No?
C, sir.
It is C. Small child, see, it is a generalized statement, okay? A small child does whatever his father does. You can say has done, but it's not on a regularized basis that you use has done. Does is used as a generalized term, isn't it? It's simple present tense. Okay. What about the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. You don't need to come unless you want to. That means there is no necessity for you to come unless you wish to come. Right. What about this?
Initial.
Very good. Excellent. Short names for people are called initials. What is the term used for an alternate name for a person? Not a pet name.
Alias.
It's not alias. It's alias. Yeah, alias. That's what you say. ALIAS. Very good. Fine. Okay, one more type of question. Again, see who and whom has come. These are repeated questions. If you didn't catch what I said,
D, sir.
yeah. So how did you find out? The man to who I sold my house. So you have to answer this question, okay? Who I sold my house? Okay? I sold my house to him. Will be the answer. Am I right? If a question is asked there, then you answer saying, I sold my house to him. Correct? So him is an accusative form. That is why you use whom. Very good. D is the answer. Correct. Okay. Now idioms. I am not asking you to answer these. Just go through. Okay. I'll show you the answer. To make clean breast of means to confess without reserve. That means to openly admit that you have done wrong. Okay. That is the meaning of to come clean or to make clean breast of. You guys need to learn idioms. There are lots of commonly used idioms available on the internet, but in the coming semester classes we will give you a list of the idioms so you can keep yourself up to date. To keep one's temper. Can you guess the answer for this?
To be in good mood.
Very good. Excellent. To be in a good mood. Nice. What do you mean by aloof? This particular word. Does anyone know?
Staying away.
Yeah, staying far away from people. That's aloof. I think this we have already done in the previous class. To catch a tartar. Do you guys remember the answer?
C, sir.
Yeah, to catch a dangerous person. Correct. Perfect. Okay, what about this?
C, sir.
No. To drive an idea home, to drive a concept home? No. It is actually to make a person, no. It is D, to emphasize. See, to drive a concept home to some audience, that means you are adding importance to it, you are adding emphasis to it, so that people can understand in an easier manner. Okay, so please remember this. To drive an idea home, to drive a concept home, to drive what do you say, anything, I mean, to drive the meaning home of whatever it is. Okay, now we have direct to indirect speech.
C, sir.
B, sir.
Calmly he warned her. No, it has to be he warned her calmly. You cannot start with this. It doesn't look good to start with an adverb, right? You normally start with a subject, then verb, then you put an adverb, right? So C is correct. Whoever answered.
C, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. He warned her calmly that he would shoot her if she didn't keep quiet. Perfect. Okay. Next one. This is conversion from indirect speech to direct speech.
A, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. I said to him, you are not working hard. Yeah, perfect. Seems good. Okay. One more question. His father ordered him to go to his room and study.
D, sir. D, sir.
Yes, you are right. He said firmly, but again, here they have just given option A, but you guys are right. He had to say firmly in order to, in order that it is an order from him. Yeah, good. D is the correct answer. Okay. So I guess we have exhausted the questions for today. So just hold on. I'll just open your attendance. I'll just take your attendance and then we can wind up for today's session. Okay. Just hold on for a couple of minutes, please. So how are your lockdown days going? No answer. Filled with classes or what? Have you guys got any idea about when the next semester starts?
2022, sir.
What? 20? Next semester, pa?
July, sir.
July when?
First in July.
July 1st?
January, sir.
January. Yeah. So till then what are you going to do? You guys didn't get any information about faculty choosing and all from first onwards in Cameo.
This
Okay.
time no camera, sir. But not initially.
Yeah, you will get information. I think from first onwards they are planning to do that. First is tomorrow, but I don't know if you have not yet got information. I mean, we got information that from first onwards you guys would be, doing all that work in Cameo, selecting your courses, selecting your even course selection you have not done, na? You haven't even selected your courses, is it?
They told this week, sir.
Okay.
July first week they have to start.
Okay. So classes I think will begin only maybe the week after that, maybe 6th onwards or 8th onwards or whatever. Anyway, we will try and finish these classes, especially verbal classes. I will try and finish in another 2 days. Okay. We are supposed to do 7.5 hours. We have already done 4 previously, 4.5 approximately. Today is a 1 hour session, so we would have finished 5, so another 2 hours or 2.5 hours. So another 2 days I will try and finish it. Okay. In your departments, what kind of classes are they giving you online? Only webinars or do you have classes going on? No answer.
Gate they are giving, sir.
Oh,
June they are.
okay, very good. Okay, I'll just take your attendance, please answer. 131, Pushpalata. Attendance, please. C section. Pushpalata, not there. Naveen Kumar, Harshita.
Yes, sir.
Who is that? Harshita, wow. Okay. 134.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 135, 136, 137, 38, 138, 140, 141, 141, 142,
Present, sir.
okay, 143,
Present, sir.
okay, 144, 5, Lokeshwari, 146, 7, 148, 49, 50, 51, don't come. 152,
Present, sir.
153,
153 present, sir.
okay, 154, 5, 6, 156,
Present, sir.
157, 58, Kirti, not there, 159, Aryan, okay, 160, Meena,
Sir,
161, 162, 63,
Present, sir. 160 present, sir.
say it, okay. 160, 161 இல்லையா?
No, sir.
Okay. 63, 64,
Yes, sir.
okay, 65,
Yes, sir.
66, 67, 167, not there. Mohammed Fazil, I thought he came.
Yes, sir.
168, 69, 70, not there. 71, Krishna Chaitanya, I didn't allow. Rishita, 72. 73,
yes.
okay, Rishita is there. Okay, 73 is there. Sneha, okay. 74,
Present, sir.
okay. 70,
74.
okay, ma, okay. 75, 76,
Yes, sir.
Mukesh, okay. Mukesh is there. 76, 77, 78.
Present, sir.
ಯಾರಪ್ಪ 77 ಇದ್ದಾರಾ?
78. Present, sir.
ಓಕೆ 77, 78 mark present. 79, 80 Nagarjun.
Present, sir.
Okay,
Present, sir.
okay. 81, 82, 83, anyone is there?
84 present, sir.
Okay, 84 Naresh. Okay, 85. Okay, 86,
Sir.
87,
Yes, sir.
88,
Yes, sir.
89, 90, 91. Anyone from C section? Anyone else?
Sir, 134, sir.
1 minute. 134 Chandra Kirtana. Okay, mark
Yes, sir.
Panyachma. Okay, anyone else from C section?
162, sir.
162 Meena Lochini. Mark present already. Okay. Sorry. D section 192, 193, 4, 5, 6, 196 available. Niveda. Okay. Okay, 97 is there. 98, 99.
Sir, 96.
99.
Okay, ma 96, 97 I have marked. 98, 99.
99 present, sir.
Okay, 200, 201, 202.
Yes, sir. 202, yes, sir.
Okay, 203, 4. Nitin Kumar. 205, Vijay Kumar. 206, 7, 8.
Present, sir.
Venkat Pichaya, okay. 209, Pavitra, on the 210, 11.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 212, Rohit. On 213, 214.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very Priya, okay. Kavita, 215.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 216. Sorry ma, Kavita marked. 217, Naveen. Not there. 218, 219. 220,
Present, sir.
221, 222, 223. Pujita. Not there.
223 present, sir.
Okay. 225, 226, 227.
225 present, sir.
Monica there. Okay. 226, 227.
227, Pravina present, sir.
Okay. 226.
223.
223 marked Panyachma. Panyach.
Okay. 227, sir.
Okay. Done. 228.
Present, sir.
Okay. 229. Rajesh.
Present, sir.
Okay. Okay. Pushpanjali. Next 230. Not there. Manikanteshwar Reddy.
231.
Okay. 232.
Present, sir.
Okay. 33, 34, 35, 36. Anyone there?
233, sir.
35, sir.
230?
3.
233. Who is that speaking?
Rahul.
Somebody else is speaking. I can't see you in Google Meet.
Sir,
Okay. 234. 235. 237. Ramya. 238.
present, sir.
Okay. Ranjit marked. Sorry. Uday Kiran. 239. 243. 244. 240. Okay. 245. Okay. 246.
Present, sir.
Okay. 247.
Present, sir.
Okay. Rishi Preeta, 248. 249. Sadhana.
Present, sir.
Okay.
249.
Okay. 250.
Present, sir.
Okay. 251.
Present, sir.
Okay. 252. 253. 235. Karthik Reddy. Karthik Reddy, not there. Reddy Lokesh, 242. Naidu, 240. Sanjay, Sandhya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. Anyone else from D section that I missed?
Sir, 199.
199. Om Prakash marked, ma. Already present. Anyone else?
Sir, 228, sir.
228. 228 ரேஷ்மா ஆமாம் ஏற்கனவே மார்க் பண்ணியாச்சுமா
228, sir.
228 பிரீத்திஷ் சாமுவேல் மார்க்
Okay, sir.
சரி ஓகே எதுப்பா
247.
போட்டாச்சுப்பா போட்டாச்சு
Okay.
Okay, fine then that's all for today. Okay, we'll wind up with this. Okay, thanks and have a good day. Yeah, bye. Okay.